Hola, and welcome to 5.3 polynomial functions. Here we're going to evaluate some polynomial functions, and we're also going to identify your general shapes of graphs of these functions. So we're getting ready to get into some fun graphing, not like that weak little graphing of quadratics where we only have one curve. All right, so the first part here we have a little definition. It says a polynomial is written in standard form when the values of the exponents are in standard form. And so what it means for it to be in standard form is that your exponents are in descending order. So whenever you write something in descending order, you're also going to have like a number out in front of your exponent, or sorry, in front of your term, which is going to be called your leading coefficient. Leading. So, for example 1, here it says we have state the degree and leading coefficient of each polynomial in one variable. If it is not a polynomial in one variable, then you have to explain why. So we look at example A, and if we look at our 7z to the third minus 4z squared plus z, you're going to look at your degrees. We have a degree of 3 here, we have a degree of 2 here, and we have a degree of 1. So remember when we were talking about degrees in a previous lesson, when you're trying to find your degrees, you just state whatever the largest number is. So in this case, it is a 3. So we're going to have a degree of 3. Now your leading coefficient, which we will abbreviate as LC, that is going to be your number that's out front. So the number, your coefficient, is what is in front of your term with the highest degree. So in this case, our leading coefficient is a 7. So that's how you find your degree and your leading coefficient. Now the problem with B though is, if you notice, we have 2 variables. So if you have 2 variables here, this is not a polynomial, or a polynomial in one variable. So if it is not a polynomial in one variable, then you cannot find your degree or state your leading coefficient. And then finally, down here at the bottom for C, if you look at letter C, this is not written in standard form because it's not written with your leading term first. So if we rewrite this so it's in standard form, you would have your negative 8x to the 6th written first, then your 3x to your 5th, plus 2x squared minus 4. And once we get it like this, we can now find our degree, which would be a 6. We're not going to add 5 and 2 and all that junk. So our degree is going to end up being a 6. And then your leading coefficient here is your negative 8. So your LC is negative 8.